how will FHIR ensure better consistency? For example, what prevents one user from using a different field than another user for the same data?
Great question. So how do we get more consistent in our approach to interoperability? I think as we learned in the days of HL7v2, we can extend HL7v2 through the use of Z segments or Z segments if you're European, and that allows us to send virtually any data that we want. And what we learned in that process is that if there's no standard way to profile a Z segment, they truly become proprietary. And I think that that's an important parallel to draw to what we do with proprietary APIs, that a proprietary API that almost always is one-for-one with the database, those don't allow interoperability, but they do allow me to talk to the data at its source of truth. I think Z segments have that same challenge in V2. In FHIR, what we allow is we have the 80% rule, which means that if we believe that 80% of the vendors would likely support this, or 80% of the providers will likely need this, we argue for a long time and try to standardize that particular portion of the data model and the interoperability. If it's not in the 80%, we push it off to an extension. So what's different in parallel, both at the same time between FHIR and V2, is that V2 allows you to extend through Z segments. FHIR allows you to extend through extensions, but we have a formal framework that allows those extensions to be profiled and shared. So if there's a particular state requirement or there's a particular cancer reporting infrastructure issue, rather than having to create Z segments for every site or every vendor, we can build a standard profile and publish it, part of what the FHIR Foundation is working on, publish these profiles so that everybody can see what those extensions look like.